What is up, you beautiful people? Welcome back to the Jordan Davis podcast. I am your host, Jordan Davis, and on today's episode, it's going to be a special episode. Kind of because today is Star Wars Day, and I really wanted to talk about my love for Star Wars. And I know everyone, has their different opinions about Star Wars. They love it, they hate it, they're divisive on some things. But I truly just wanted to talk about why I love the concept of Star Wars and everything about Star Wars. For everything that it teaches, from everything that you can learn from it, from the message of Star Wars, from what George Lucas gave us. And I really wanted to talk about that today. And yeah, I just want to dive deep into really the meaning of Star Wars. But before we get into that, if you're new here, I do movie topic and movie videos about Star Wars, DC, blockbuster movies coming in the future. I talk about all those. I talk about the trailers, everything, and I even give movie reviews. So if you like that kind of thing, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell at the bottom so you know when out of nowhere a video just like this can come out so you can watch it. So yeah, just hit the subscribe button, and I can't wait to talk to you in the comments. So now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about Star Wars. Now, obviously Star Wars is a really big thing. It means a lot of things for different people. It can mean the starship battles, or the starships, the lightsaber battles. It could just be characters. It could just be the droids. It could be the music from John Williams, because that music, his music, John Williams' music in the Star Wars, saga is just tremendous. And it can be many other things for why you love Star Wars. And yes, I love, in the sequel trilogy, I love Kylo Ren / Ben Solo is my favorite character. It really was. Even though it didn't end how I wanted to end, Kylo Ren is still my man. He is my dude, he's my homie, But yeah, he's my dude. I love that character. I love how, even though it was for a short little while, we got Ben Solo in. It was tremendous. It was awesome. It was spectacular, amazing. Anything you can think of, that's what it was. And I truly believe that. But the reason why I love Star Wars, particularly me, I think it's really what George Lucas wanted us, to learn. It was really a coming of age kind of story of how we should live and how we should grow up. One, teaching us love, because there's so much evil in the world, right? So much people choose hate over love, pick evil over love, and Star Wars is about love, and it doesn't matter if it's romantic, it doesn't matter if it's friendship kind of love, it doesn't matter if it's kind of any kind of love. Star Wars is very much built on love and how you're supposed to love one another. Don't go to hate right away, because hate will lead to the dark side. And that's very true. In real life, hate will lead into very, very evil things. So you want to prevent hate. You want to, just follow love. You want to choose the side of love. You want to choose the good side. Um, and I think that's really for people who are growing up into this world today. You want you want that kind of teaching. Yeah, it might be full of fairy tales, but we need those kind of fairy tales right now because terrible things are going on in the world. And to really go into Star Wars and to watch those kind of movies, I think that's a great thing to show your child. It's like choose love before you choose hate. Choose love before you choose death. You know what I'm saying? Um, Choose that friendship kind of love. Always be there for your friend. Always be there for the person that you care about. Doesn't matter where that person is. It could be a father, it could be a mother, it could be a brother, it could be a sister. Um, be there for them. Um, Show that love towards them. That's what Star Wars has taught us. To always love the person, no matter what. And that goes into the second reason why I love Star Wars so much, is hope. Never give up on hope. There's many times, especially in the first movie, The New Hope. I guess not the first one, but you know, originally released. Never give up on hope. There's many times where it didn't look like it was possible. It didn't look like the rebels were going to win. It doesn't look like Luke Skywalker was going to blow up the Death Star. But he had hope, and he believed in the Force, and he let go of everything that he was doubting, of everything that of his ability. If he just trusts the Force, trust and hope, and he would win, and he did. And he defeated Darth Vader. He defeated the Emperor. He defeated all of them by blowing up the Death Star. Even though there was more to that story, he had hope. The rebels had hope. Princess Leia was filled with hope with all the things that she went through in her life. She resounded in hope. And even in The Last Jedi, saying that all hope is gone. But Luke Skywalker saying hope is not gone. And talking about her son, no one is ever truly gone in The Last Jedi. And I think that's wonderful. I think that's just a great message to really remind ourselves, never give up on hope, because we'll always have hope. As long as we are breathing, we have hope. And I think that's really tremendous, to really think, to have a mindset, to have a hopeful mindset, especially in real life, to never give up on hope, even no matter what life throws at you, no matter, you know, because life is going to punch you. No doubt it's going to punch you, but to get up and still have hope and to punch back even harder, that's what I'm talking about. That's what hope is. And I think really Star Wars is like that. And I think pretty much my favorite thing about Star Wars, you know, besides the characters, about Ben Solo, Kylo Ren, you know, the lightsaber battles, you know, how they shoot it and stuff, and how cinematic it looks. I think to me, my favorite thing about Star Wars is redemption. Because I think when you always think about stories and villains, you never thought of a villain having redemption story, like having a redemptive path, until Darth Vader. Because you always thought, when you first saw the first Star Wars movie, New Hope, is like, oh yeah, he's just a villain, he's a cookie cutter villain, and most of the time he is a cookie cutter villain. It's not until Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi you really get that redemption kind of arc going for Darth Vader. It really George Lucas really showing us that just because you made a mistake, even if it was a big mistake for a lot of years, you still have a chance to turn back. You still have a chance of redemption. And but it has to be your choice. No one's going to do it for you. It has to be your choice alone. Are you gonna, go off of your evil ways and go on a good path? Stop with this destruction and, go on the good side. And and maybe this is just me, and I haven't seen others before Star Wars, like other movies with redemption paths and stuff. But after like Darth Vader's journey, you see a lot of sci-fi fantasy really going with redemption kind of storylines, and my favorite one was Kylo Ren. I think my favorite is even more better than Darth Vader, which is Kylo Ren's redemption path, which I have said in other videos, his journey is not done yet. He is still on his path. And maybe, actually we get more Ben Solo in the future to see the difference between Kylo Ren and Ben Solo, because Adam Driver said the difference between Ben Solo and Kylo Ren, one has hope, one doesn't. And like I said in my earlier videos, which you can check out on the channel, I think we're gonna see more of Ben Solo. We're gonna see just how much hope, and I think it's a great way to really test his hope. You're really working out his hope. It's like, okay, will he go back to the dark side, or is he just done with that? Because we want to see just how much hope Ben Solo has to make him different from Kylo Ren. And so, yeah, I think that's really my favorite thing about Star Wars is redemption power. To have a second chance of life. To, even though you have done bad things, you have recognized those things are a bad thing, you can move forward and do those great things, even better things in a good way, and just kind to rebuild and redeem yourself. And I think that's a great story for kids, because mostly kids are going to watch the Star Wars movies, and to really remind them that, hey, if you do something bad, that doesn't mean you can't, move on. You can move on, and you can redeem yourself. You have a second chance at life. It's just, you just have to, you have to decide. You have to work at it. You have to work for that redemption. You have to choose to just move forward with your life and leave the stuff that you did in the past, and like I said, moving forward. And I think that's what I like so much about Star Wars. It just teaches, the future generations about lessons that that they need to know. They need to know to live a great life, and I think that's why I love Star Wars so much, because of the values that it teaches you, the values of never giving up on hope, the redemption story of Darth Vader, how it can be taught in real life, the message of love one another, how you would love yourself. We don't have that nowadays. I think really keeping those values into into a child's heart and mind early is really going to help them to live a great life. And I think that's just so great about Star Wars. And it goes so perfectly well with everything else that is great about Star Wars. And so that's really why I love the saga, the Skywalker saga. Even though I did not like how it ended for my favorite character, Ben Solo, there's still values and still core about what makes Star Wars so great. And I think the teachings of Star Wars is the reason why I believe Ben Solo will be back. Not just because, I have hope in it, and I think it's for a business sense as well, for Lucasfilm, but it's teaching me never to give up hope. If Palpatine can come back, Ben Solo can sure come back. So yeah, going down the list, reason why I love Star Wars is it teaches us love one another, to never give up on that love. Doesn't matter, it's romance, friendship love, father love, mother love, it doesn't matter. Never give up on that love. And also never give up on hope. Because there will always be a way that hope always conquers all. And last but not least, redemption. To have a second chance to move forward and to not, think that your life is done just because you made one mistake. And so, yeah, that's what I love about Star Wars, and that's what I will always love about Star Wars. So, yeah, so I want to know what did you think about Star Wars? What are your what do you take away from Star Wars, actually? Every time you watch it, what does Star Wars mean to you? Does it just mean the space battles? Does it just mean the lightsaber battles? Or is it the same with me? Is it the values that Star Wars teaches you to be a better person and live a better life? And so I would love to know. So tell me in the comments. I would love to start the conversation. I would love to hear from you. And so yeah, make sure to hit the like button, comment, and it'd be awesome if you could subscribe to this channel, because I'm almost to 100 subscribers to my goal. So I would greatly appreciate if you subscribe to this channel so you get more videos like this. So yeah, so this is going to be the end of the podcast. I want to thank everyone that listens, comments, watches, whatever you do to support this channel. I thank you and I appreciate it. So yeah, until next time, or till our next surprise video, something else comes out. Until next time, I'll see you later, and bye.